Brilliance Audio presents The Other Girl by C.D. Major, performed by Catherine Littrell. Mother is bent over, clipping the pink roses with her big scissors. I'm sitting on the rug on the lawn. Mrs. Periwinkle is opposite me, and I am pouring her tea. Mrs. Periwinkle has both her eyes, not just one like my doll from before. She is cleaner, too, with a creamy face and 2 pink circles for cheeks. Mother says I have to be careful not to spill the tea on my white dress, but she is being silly as the tea can't really spill. It is quiet at this time of day, nothing moving down the road, no rumble of carts or motor cars passing. I can hear a fantail in the trees. I like it here the best, sitting near the orchard with the honey pear trees, away from the other side of the garden and the churchyard with the crooked gravestones that you can see through the gaps in the fence. The church is huge, the spire always showing us where home is when we walk or get the motor car back. Father is in his study, writing a sermon. Tomorrow is when he will stand up at the front of the church and everyone comes to listen to him talk. Before bedtime, I am allowed to see him in his study, and he has started to read to me from the Bible. I like the other book Mother has with the pictures of the ladies in tall cone hats and long dresses best, but Father says I need to know the scripture, and I don't say anything about the other book because I don't want to make him angry. Father is very important, and lots of people stop and tip their hat and say hello to him when we walk around Dunedin. I like it when he wants me to go with him to see the people he calls parishioners, and it is just us together. Mother and I make visits to the parishioners too, and she tells Mrs. Clark to make the biscuits with the walnuts on top to take, and Mrs. Clark huffs as she bends over the separator and wipes her floury hands on her apron, but she makes the biscuits, warm on my tongue, with the insides all soft. Mrs. Periwinkle has asked for more tea, and I pour it out as I talk to her. She is wearing a blue dress with 2 petticoats underneath, and I make sure they are neat around her. I hope she is not too hot. There are hardly any clouds today. She always wears her matching hat and her large blue eyes are wide, above a small red mouth. I tell her about the new ribbon Mother bought me for my hat, and about how when we were in Dunedin we saw a man with only half a leg. I always have to tell her things because I don't have anyone else to tell anymore. I think of a silhouette in the bed next door to me, a sleepy smile across the narrow gap. She always listened. I miss sharing my bedroom. Mother has stopped snipping the roses and the big scissors are lying in the grass nearby. The edges look sharp, the sunlight flashes on the silver surface. I feel my fingers twitch as I look at them. I'm not allowed to touch. I look back at Mrs. Periwinkle. Sometimes I want to snip her hair off. Above the house, a trail of smoke leaves the chimney. Mrs. Clark is inside by the coal range, and we are having the soup in the big shiny saucepan. She let me help her knead this morning. The dough was sticky and stretchy and didn't smell like bread. I like the smell better when it is cooking. Mother has picked something up, her back to me, and I open my mouth to ask her how soon it is until the soup is ready. Nearby, the fantail chirrups. Mother turns, and I see what she is holding. It is a large grey rock, and suddenly I am pushing backwards on my hands, and I don't care about my white dress. I feel my eyes go big and round as she walks towards me. My skin goes cold, and I can smell the sea, sharp in my nose, feel the damp sand clinging to my tunic, hear the waves. Edith, can you run inside and... Mother stops then. My chest is going up and down, up and down. I'm still crawling backwards on the grass, away. He had walked towards me like that. What's wrong, Edith? Are you unwell?